Hi friends, in last lecture we have discussed about the calculation of static degree of indeterminacy for truss. In this lecture we are going to discuss the calculation of kinematic degree of indeterminacy for beam, portal frame and truss. The kinematic degree of indeterminacy is nothing but the degree of freedom. Already we have discussed about the number of release for each support, that is for roller support, hinge support and fixed support. That release is nothing but the degree of freedom. For example, see here, having A and B support. At A support it is hinge and B support is roller. For hinge support there are two reactions, one is vertical, one is horizontal, and release, number of release means this hinge support we can rotate, that release is theta, which is represented by theta A. Then at B support it is roller, means there is only one vertical reaction, means there are two number of release, one is horizontal and one is rotation, means this B moves up to here, that is nothing but the horizontal displacement, and this angle shows the rotation, that is rotational displacement of this B. Means here total degree of freedom for this particular beam is, for hinge support one release means 1 degree of freedom, and for roller support there are two release, one is horizontal and one is rotation, means 2 degree of freedoms, means total degree of freedom is 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. That 3 indicates the kinematic degree of indeterminacy for this particular beam. When we are neglecting the axial deformation, means deformation through axis of this member, means that is related to the second support, that is roller support, because at A there is a hinge, there is a resistance in horizontal direction. Reaction means resistance, one vertical reaction, one horizontal reaction. That horizontal reaction means there is a resistance, means A support there is a no axial deformation, but at B support there is a axial deformation, means the length of this B member change, or it can increase or decrease. Hence at B support there is a axial deformation. When we are neglecting this axial deformation, then the degree of freedom for this particular beam, 1, that is degree of freedom at hinge support, and by neglecting this horizontal deformation, here remaining degree of freedom, that is nothing but the rotation, means 1, means 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. That 2 indicates the degree of freedom or degree of kinematic indeterminacy for this beam without considering the axial deformation. Before going to problems, we will discuss here some possible displacement for different kind of supports which are considered in beam, then in portal frame, then in truss. See here, first type of support, that is roller support. We have already discussed about that, that is possible displacement or degree of freedom, that is nothing but the number of release for this particular support. This is roller support, means there is only one vertical reaction. We can move this support horizontally as well as we can rotate this support. Hence degree of freedom or number of release is equal to 2. That is, one is U and second is theta Z. U represents the horizontal displacement and theta represents the rotational displacement. Then second support, that is hinge support. At hinge support there is a there are two reactions, one is vertical, another is horizontal, means number of release that is equal to 1 and that is rotation. That number of release represents the degree of freedom and that is nothing but the rotational displacement, which is represented by theta z. Then here comes third support, that is fixed support. At fixed support there are three resistance, means three reactions, one is vertical, one is horizontal and third one is movement. Means there is a no release, means degree of freedom or possible displacement that is equal to 0. Then at free end we can move it is in horizontal direction, vertical direction, and we can rotate this, means number of release for this free end that is equal to 3. U represents horizontal, V represents vertical displacement and theta represents the rotational displacement. Then this is the vertical shear release support and this is the horizontal shear release support. Means we can release the vertical shear here, means this roller support or vertical shear release support we can move that in vertical direction, but there is a resistance in horizontal direction and for the rotation. Means number of release for this vertical shear is 1 and that is V. V means vertical displacement. Then for horizontal shear release support we can move this support horizontally. There is a resistance for vertical movement and for rotation, means number of degree of freedom or number of release that is equal to 1 and which is in x direction, hence represent that by U. This is about the support which are considered in continuous beam or portal frame or truss structure. Then for joints in frames, that is in portal frame, you have to consider the three displacements for a particular joint in a portal frame, that are horizontal displacement, vertical displacement and rotation. Here there are three members, one is horizontal and these two are vertical members, but for this particular joint you have to consider the displacement, means this particular joint you can move that in horizontal direction, you can move that in vertical direction, and there is a rotation for this particular joint, or you can rotate this particular joint, means there is a rotational displacement, means U, V and theta. These are three displacement for this particular joint. This theta is same for these three members, means theta z and theta z. Here angular displacement is same for each member. Again for portal frame, that is at particular joint, suppose in horizontal member there is a hinge, in horizontal member there is a internal hinge, then the number of displacements or number of degree of freedom that is equal to 4. Why it is so? Because in horizontal member there is a internal hinge, and at that particular hinge there is one additional release, that is additional equation, that is nothing but the moment equation. Means for a hinge support there are two reactions, one is vertical, one is horizontal, but there is a release in rotational direction. Means for this particular horizontal member you have to consider one additional degree of freedom. As earlier there are three displacement, one in horizontal direction, one in vertical direction, then theta is same for these two vertical members, but for this horizontal member this theta is different. You have to consider the theta for this particular horizontal member as fourth degree of freedom, that is theta z. U, V and theta z for horizontal member and theta z for vertical member. Then in next diagram it shows that internal hinge which is exactly at the joint, internal hinge exactly at the joint. Here you have to consider the three different angles because the hinge is at joint, hence the displacement, that is rotation, for this vertical member and horizontal member, these are different rotational displacement. Means suppose for horizontal member theta z1 is the rotational displacement, for this vertical member theta z2, that is the vertical displacement, and for this vertical member theta z3, that is the rotational displacement. Hence these are the three rotational displacement, but this is particular joint, hence this joint moves horizontally as well as vertically as a single member. Means for this particular joint horizontal and vertical displacement is 1 for these three members, but the rotational displacement for each member is different. Means one displacement, that is U, second displacement, that is V, and these are the three displacements in terms of rotation. Hence U, V and one rotation for each member, that is 3 times theta z. Means 3 theta z U and V means total number of displacements or degree of freedom for this particular joint with hinge at joint, that is equal to 5. Then the next diagram shows only horizontal member. There is only one horizontal member and there is a internal hinge in between this horizontal member. Means at that particular hinge the left hand side and right hand side of the member rotates different, or it is having different rotation. Means theta 1 at right hand side and theta 2 at left hand side. Means rotation, the rotational displacements are 2 and horizontal and vertical displacement for this particular horizontal member is same, that is U and V. U, V, these are the horizontal and vertical displacement, and theta 1 and theta 2, these are the rotational displacement due to this internal hinge. Means number of degree of freedom, that is equal to 4. One is horizontal, one is vertical, and 2 number of rotational displacements are there. Then next diagram shows the horizontal release. Means here this member cuts in 2 parts. Hence due to horizontal release or cutting of this member in 2 parts, there are 2 horizontal displacement. One is represented by U1 and second one is represented by U2. There are 2 horizontal displacements for these 2 members, but at this joint there is a horizontal release. Hence as a total member there is only one vertical displacement, that is represented by V1, and one rotational displacement for this particular member. Due to this provision of horizontal release, this beam is divided into 2 parts. Hence there are 2 number of horizontal displacement, but vertical and rotational displacement is 1 for this particular support. Hence 2 number of horizontal displacements, that is U and V, and 1 rotational displacement, that is theta z. Then this last diagram shows the vertical release support, but there are two number of vertical release supports. Hence, for this particular support, two number of vertical release means V1 and V2. V1 and V2 represents the degree of freedom or number of release in vertical direction, but as a whole member there is only one horizontal displacement and one rotational displacement. Hence, two vertical displacements. Here it shows two vertical displacements, one horizontal displacement and one rotational displacement. Means total number of possible displacements or degree of freedom, that is equal to 4.